was thinking, is this a dream, or am I really hearing what I'm hearing? Because I thought, well, like everybody else can have cancer, but me?
He had like a quarter-size tumor in the upper right lobe.
I hear about people who just kind of lay down and say it's over. I can't do it. It's not over. You have to address each day knowing that you have cancer, but that's not the end of life. You keep going.
He had a large tumor removed in 2013, and at that time decided to offer him chemotherapy at the time, in the hope that if there were any cancer cells left behind, we could try to eradicate them.
And it was microscopic. And I thought, I don't want to go through 12 months of chemotherapy on a maybe, because I'd heard all these bad rumors about people being sick, and I didn't want to do that.
John decided that he didn't want to undergo any chemotherapy. He was concerned about the side effects, and then later on the cancer returned.
I was a public accountant. I worked with my father. I was a smoker. I stopped smoking about 5 years ago. I have stage 4 lung cancer, which means that the cancer is in both lungs.
We deemed a lung cancer to be stage 4 when it's spread outside of the organ where it started. In his case, it spread to both lungs. And so for that reason, he's not a candidate for any further surgery or in this case, radiation treatment. So our focus has been chemotherapy in order to keep the cancer from growing any further.
Dr. Badano came highly recommended, and my wife knew about Dr. Badano.
I love him to death. I told him, I said, you are a blessing, an answer to prayer. I got on the computer and researched all the oncologists at Community, and Dr. Badano was one for us.
My wife worked for Community Health. She was a pediatric nurse.
I've always loved Community. I worked there for 26 years. It's just like home,
If one had a guardian angel, it would be my wife. Every chemotherapy treatment that I've had, she's been with me.
Unfortunately, it's not a curable condition, but our goal is to try to maintain the cancer under control for the longest time we can with the best quality of life that we can provide.
Every time I have a chemotherapy treatment, I wear this shirt because it kind of takes the tension out of what are you doing here? You're having a chemotherapy. Oh.
That's been his chemo shirt. He wears that every single chemo treatment. I do not like cancer here or there. I do not like cancer anywhere.
It says, although I have to do this, I don't like it. The vouchers were lifesavers.
Chrissy, who is the financial navigator over at the Cancer Center, one day she said, oh, Vicki, I've got something for you. And here she presented us with these $50 vouchers for a total of $250.
Those vouchers came in perfectly because they supplemented us during a time that we had a lot of things coming at us.
Because you pay all the bills and then there's nothing left, So this just filled in that gap. Oh.
It was like someone who was on the desert who suddenly found a big bottle of ice cold water.
Ever since we started dating, he started mowing my lawn.
My mother once said that I didn't cut the grass, I manicured the grass. I trimmed here and trimmed there and, shaved it here, and if there was a weed there, got that out.
He loves getting out there, smelling that new mown lawn, being out in the fresh air and the sunshine. He just really enjoys it.
One of the things about John is that it's clearly that he enjoys his life. He knows that we can't cure it, but he doesn't let that drag him down. I think a lot of it is his attitude. I think that attitude allows him to enjoy life the way that he's been doing.
It helps if you pray a little bit too once in a while.
We both have a strong faith, and I think it's even grown more since he was diagnosed with cancer.
Music is a good spirit lifter. If you're having a bad day, turn on a song that you like. I went to Arthur Murray's and had 50 dance lessons. I learned that dancing was a good emotional relief.
We never did consider any other hospitals. Community was our choice.
Thank you. I appreciate all the help you've given me.
I hope you realize how important it is for making your donation at the Giving Gig. So please give. It has helped us immeasurably.